This installment of our favorite picture series is the second of two, featuring boats. We're not cruisers, but sometimes the only way to see what you want to see and have the experiences you want requires a boat, preferably a unique one. This video is all about two such boats in the fjords of southeast Alaska and on the River Nile. In Alaska, we had a memorable adventure aboard the Misty Fjord. We boarded her in Ketchikan in southeast Alaska. Our adventure would take us through the fjords of Alaska that the big cruise ships can't get to. There's a reason for the name Misty Fjords. Most mornings, it takes a while for the mist to burn off. When in Alaska, salmon is on the menu in many forms. Today it's sushi. Raw salmon is on the menu for the bears too, but they have to catch it first. We stopped at several remote fish hatcheries to photograph the brown and black bears. The Misty Fjord began life as a fishing trawler before being totally refitted as an expedition ship with 4 guest cabins. Along our route, we stopped for totem poles and petroglyphs. Humpback whales played all around us in Frederick Sound. We enjoyed prime rib on our last night aboard the Misty Fjord, a fitting end to a remarkable experience. We said goodbye to the Misty Fjord in Petersburg. We were flying to White Salmon to continue our Alaska adventures. Our last and most recent boat adventure was in Egypt on the Nile. When most people think of a cruise on the Nile, they think of river cruisers like this one, carrying 80 to 200 guests, but not us. We wanted a little more adventure, so we chose a dahabeeyah. These barge-like sailing vessels have been on the Nile in one form or another for thousands of years. This configuration carried the pashas of the Ottoman Empire. Until the 1870s and the introduction of the steamship, the dahabeeyah was the standard for tourist travel up and down the Nile. A round trip from Cairo to Aswan took 50 days. Since we don't have that kind of time, today's dahabeeyahs have a dedicated towboat so that we don't have to rely on the uncertainty of the winds. The upper deck was our lounge, bar, and dining area, where we enjoyed our meals featuring very good traditional Egyptian fare. Every day while we were sightseeing, the chef visited the local markets to assure us the freshest fruits and vegetables. And importantly, at the stern of the upper deck, the helmsman manned the tiller and kept us on course. On the main deck was a small library and 10 guest cabins. The 2 cabins at the stern opened to a small veranda. Ours was on the starboard side. A big advantage that the dahabeeyahs have over the large river cruisers is that we beat the crowds. The big boats tend to visit the sites in the mornings and then cruise to the next site after lunch. We tour the more popular sites after lunch when they're empty. In the mornings, we can stop at smaller sites the big ships can't dock at, like this quarry that provided the stone for the pyramids. Or we could have a leisurely breakfast in a cow pasture, or have tea with the locals in their home. So if you're thinking of a Nile cruise and want more than just a river cruise, consider stepping back in time with a dahabeeyah. For more about our boat adventures in Alaska and Egypt, here are links to our travel videos.